So Dallas will get the first possession. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's J.J. Barea. Then there's Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 2. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Williamson, headed by Porzingis. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Barea against Ball. Barea finds Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Now Marjanovic. No one near him. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
A mix-up with the defense leaves him wide open from mid-range, a shot he usually makes.
Here's Williamson. Can't hit that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Outside Hardaway. And on opening night, every team starting from scratch, Steve. That has a lot of people optimistic at this time of the year. Teams that favored coming into the season and teams that may not be looked upon very favorably.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, a lot of these teams, they look at it, maybe didn't have the season they wanted the previous season, maybe because of injuries, or maybe they just in jail. So as an organization, a fan base, you're excited in opening day. And then there are some teams, Kevin, that you look in and you go, we don't even have a chance. Well, let me just pretend like it that we have a chance, and hopefully they can make a trade throughout the year.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Porzingis. Six to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Kristaps Porzingis, standing 7'3". He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
No good on the free throw. And with Porzingis having the ACL tear, Greg, maybe losing some of his lateral quickness, perhaps accelerating his move to the 5.
I mean, part of his rehab was hitting the weights and just adding strength. I think, if anything, his offensive skill set, though, even more impactful at the 5.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Certainly capable from distance. Defenses no longer dare Holiday to shoot from out there.
Now, here's Marjanovic. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And the long arms and legs of Ingram come into play on defense, bothering shooters with his hustle.
Here's Williamson. Porzingis with the block. Barea surveying the floor. Fires it up. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Barea.
Punishing the smaller man inside. Just good fundamental basketball.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Holiday against Hardaway. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. The pass to Ball. And a miss there on the triple. Hardaway with it. Another 3 for Dallas.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Makeable shot for him. Number gets called, and he goes ahead and delivers.
Now here's ball. They trail by 3. Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. Here's Favors. Banked in off the glass. Favors got his first bucket of the night.
Favors can really hurt you from inside the paint. If he gets the ball in a good spot, he has the size and length needed to bury the shot.
Barea kicks to Marjanovic. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
All right, let's check out the stats for Hardaway, how he performed last season. Last season put up about 17 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now. I mean, he's struggling, hitting a low percentage of his shots this quarter.
The Pelicans trail. Ball with it. He's picked up by Doncic. The kick out to Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. That's 7 points for Drew Holiday.
So often Drew creates with the ball in his hands. This time the play is created for him.
Marjanovic passes to Doncic, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Williamson, guarded by Porzingis. Here's Williamson. No good on the triple.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Pass to Barea. Outside, Porzingis. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Ingram. Doncic, no good. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 1. The shot, no good. Good D by Hardaway. To the inside, Doncic. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me he's looking forward to the matchup tonight. It's their first time against this team, so he is curious to see what his guys do on offense. He said it's important that we're aggressive defensively, that we use our length and shot blocking as a deterrent inside. We'll see if they can be successful tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks very much, David. Did you guys see this game playing out as a defensive battle?
If they get their way, it will be. They're coming in with the idea that they can win this game with their defense.
Well, if they've done it before, sounds like their goal is the same as always. Cause as many problems as possible with their D and never let up at that end of the floor.
A quick look now at some stats here for Holiday. Great showing for him last season. 16th in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And really a good season for him distributing the basketball. Whether it was the drive and dish, pick and roll, fast break, he was money all year long. Ball kicks to Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Barea with it, now guarded by Ball. Passes it to Marjanovic. The feed now to Doncic. Good. Doncic has got 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the shot is good.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
Now here's Barea. No points in the game yet for him. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Over Holiday. No good off the back of the rim. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Ingram passes the ball. Favors dishes to Holiday. They get it back. Favors can't get it to go.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. And that one's good. Ingram.
And no doubt both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
Here's Porzingis. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
Here's Williamson. Guarded by Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Then for the Mavericks, Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. DeLon Wright comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Seth Curry in for J.J. Barea. Curry against Ball. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic kicks to Powell. Over Okafor. The shot by Powell, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 47% here so far. Porzingis with the block. Now here's Curry. Now Doncic. Pass to Wright. Here's Doncic, guarded by Holiday. Doncic dishes to Powell. Tries again. Doncic, no good. Ingram outside. Count it. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Now here's Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Releases from 15. Pelicans pull it in.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
He's off on the first. Well, Steve, we have a viewer question that has come in here. It's Randy from Texas. And let me see if I can. Oh, he says, what's your favorite basketball movie?
The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh, Kevin. That's my favorite basketball movie. And there's a lot of them.
Is it really?
But I would say that was probably #1 for me.
No kidding. And he's good on the second. Mavericks trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Okafor with the block. Here's Hart. The 3. Redick finds Okafor. Shoots over Powell. Drills the baseline jumper. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Powell. Right side Curry. Over Moore. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Mavericks have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Free throw good, Curry. And both free throws good for Curry.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
Redick passes to Moore. New Orleans moving the ball around, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Curry's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Hart kicks to Moore. There's the steal. Curry against Moore. Right. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pelicans leading by 3. Redick surveying the D. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Kick out to Moore. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hart, no good. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Curry on the wing. Pass to Kleba. Back to Curry. Right outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Right against Redick. The 19-foot shot. That one misses. He got it!
Wow!
He caught it!
Man, that was unbelievable.
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
Drew Holiday has been on display for the New Orleans Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Cleaning the glass. I mean, right from the jump. And that really helped them to set the tone.
What you have to do is establish a physical presence early. And aggressiveness their opponent has failed to match.
The Pelicans shooting at 46%, making some buckets. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Dwight Powell. Seth Curry is out there with Wright. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot.
Whenever Redick skies up for a three-pointer, you just think it's going in. He is as efficient as they come.
And here is Curry after J.J. Redick hitting the 3. Curry kicks to Wright. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Got a hand on it, but he stays with it. Kleba, no good. Pelicans leading by 3. And here is Moore. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Redick passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good, quality shots.
And Wright kicks to Finney Smith. Passes it to Curry. Right outside. Over Hart. And it's Wright missing.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Reddick finds Moore. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Okafor, the pass to Reddick. Pass to Hayes. And Hart has it in the corner. Oh, good on the triple. Mavericks trailed by 5. Curry looking it over. With some arc. And Okafor with the block. And Moore kicks to Reddick. Back to Moore. The pass to Okafor. Here's Hart. Moore with it from outside the arc. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. And where the shot's been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Mavericks.
And the one shot they've stayed away from tonight has been that long three. They've been a little more consistent with their shot selection, not launching as many deep threes.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They could use a bucket, and he lays it up and in. Finney-Smith's got 5 now. Here's Moore. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks it to Okafor. Pass to Hart. Outside, Reddick. Just 4 to shoot. Kick out to Moore from downtown. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Reddick against Wright. Lets it go. Reddick with the bucket. Reddick's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Reddick taking a turn, initiating some offense there, working that pick and roll to perfection.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Moore. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for New Orleans. Favors comes in for Okafor. And ABC subbed in for Moore. Then for the Mavericks, Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway comes in for DeLon Wright. And Barea subbed in for Seth Curry. Here's Hart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's ABC. And the Pelicans miss again. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Reddick against Hardaway. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Trailblazers, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
So many metrics out there right now, Steve. One of the big ones, scoring efficiency. Who comes to mind in that area?
Well, you look at the percentage. Kevin Durant, the amount of shots he takes, he shoots with a high percentage. Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, I think also Anthony Davis is up there, being able to score at different areas, not just dunking the basketball, being able to score at all 3 levels. Those are some of the guys that shoot a high percentage.
No good on that one. Some changes for New Orleans. ABC's checked in for Hayes, and it's Brandon Ingram in for Josh Hart. Dallas also making some changes. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleber, and Doncic is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Williamson. Redick is in the corner. Here's ABC, guarded by Barea. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Ingram. The Mavericks pull it in. Marjanovic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Goes up on the wing. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Barea. And 11 points for Luka Doncic.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Ingram left side. Puts one up from 19. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. To the paint. And that one's good. Marjanovic. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes to Favors. Outside, Redick. Back to Favors. And no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Hardaway from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's ABC, guarded by Barea. Favors against Marjanovic. Favors inside. Here's ABC. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Mavericks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Barea with it. No points in the game yet for him. And Doncic gets it to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pelicans trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the middle. Here's Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingram's got 8.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for ABC.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Barea.
Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
And so here is New Orleans following the score by Dallas. Here's Holiday back to Favors. And the layup is good.
He's a big body. Derek Favors able to weather the contact and guide it home.
And Steve, you'll remember Favors had that impressive rookie season, but he's been somewhat up and down since.
He's kind of an old school power forward. Might have been an all-star 20 years ago, but nowadays the best forwards can shoot from range and can defend on the perimeter.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Stolen by Ball.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Holiday finds Favors. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Now Doncic. He's got 15. Pass to Marjanovic. Holiday against Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Here's Marjanovic. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Marjanovic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs. New Orleans has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Ingram outside. Here's Favors. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Right side, Porzingis. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Here's Ingram. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway with a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Rough start to this game. Hits 1 bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
Offensive rebound. Lets the 3 fly, and Derek Favors picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks leading by 8. Now here's Barea. Porzingis passes to Barea. Dallas moving it around. He was all alone on that one. 18 points for Luka Doncic.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Williamson. To halt the run. Here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Ingram wide open, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ingram's got 10 points.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
A 3 from Porzingis. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Williamson, headed by Porzingis. And it's Williamson missing.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
And the shot goes down. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. And his ball. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and that one drops for him.
And how clever is this guy? I mean, just no fear going with the soft, high-arcing floater.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. And no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Mavericks lead by 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Alongside Coach Alvin Gentry. Alvin, what sorts of adjustments are you going to make in the second half?
Well, we just got to get ourselves organized. We got to get back. We got to take better shots. You know, the problem that we have is we're taking bad shots and they're running out on them. We just got to take good shots and we got to get back and get our defense set.
Best defense is offensive efficiency. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
I'll tell you what, Luka Doncic, this guy can create for himself and for people around him. He can get his own shot, any situation. He also shows he's very unselfish.
Kenny, let's get your opinion on New Orleans.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
As we return to New Orleans, a look at some of the buildings along the riverfront here in the Big Easy. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
And that really tests the defense. It's hard to take the right angle on him to contest the shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pelicans trail by 10. ABC is out there with Favors. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Hardaway finds Marjanovic, and the shot is good. Marjanovic has got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots, you are in rhythm.
Offensive rebound. Williamson takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. ABC's got 6.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Barea. Clock at 6. Let's go. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. We know players love offensive play. We know fans love offensive play. But, Smitty, do you think we should care more as fans and players about what players do on the defensive end?
I think so, Kevin, but I think it's the history of sports, especially our game in basketball. Just the players that lead the league in scoring, they get all the credit and all the endorsements. Guys who play defense, we'll pick out 1 or 2, but we don't go overboard when we see guys that are defensively good. We don't talk enough about the defensive side and the impact these individuals have.
And fans appreciate good defense, don't they? Fans like good defense.
Yeah, they do, especially the fans that understand that you need defense to win championships.
That one misses.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this league. He's been off all night.
Hardaway, no good.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
It's Ingram on the wing. Down low. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
High percentage play. Working the ball in close, then the nice move to convert.
Now here's Barea. That's tipped. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Three-pointer. And it's Williamson missing. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Here's Doncic. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Doncic has got 20.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Holiday up top, guarded by Hardaway. Holiday dishes to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. New Orleans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Curry comes in for J.J. Barea. On the free throw, no good.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
2.
The Mavericks have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Pelicans trail by 16. Holiday, the pass to Favors. And Redick kicks to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. It's Redick on the wing. He's got 5. Shot to stop the run. Sinks the three-pointer. Redick's got 8 points.
I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
Curry against Ball. Doncic with it. 23 points in the game. Outside Curry. Shoots over Ball. Curry's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Ball. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Curry against Ball. Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. He kicks it to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Over Hayes. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors has got 7 rebounds in the game. And for so long, it seems Derek Favors had played in a crowded front court, but still can get the job done.
And Favors has shown his versatility and impact in spot minutes his whole career. Every team can use a player like Favors. He just eats up space inside and can play that tough D. Offensively, I think he'd like to get back to where he was around 2015, and hopefully he'll find the chances to do so.
Here's Hart, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. Here's Hart. Kick out to Moore. A three-pointer is right on target. Moore's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Right outside. Passes it to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got 7.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Pelicans trail by 13. Moore outside. From 20 feet out. Misses off the right iron. Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Finney-Smith. 5 points in the game. Pass to Kleba, and Curry has it in the corner. Good on the baseline, Jay. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Smitty, you're looking around the league right now. Certain players extremely smart. Which guys do you think will make the transition the easiest from player to coach?
You know, some guys that stick out, Chris Paul, I think Mike Conley, LeBron James, obviously. Those guys, they just stick out. You can see their coaches on the floor, Draymond Green. They just have a way because they have those leadership qualities, and also they play the game the right way. They have such a good understanding and a good feel. Those are some of the guys that stand out for me.
That was a good list. You're right. Here's Moore. Following the score by Dallas. Count that bucket. Moore's got 5 points in the quarter.
Showing he's not just a perimeter jump shooter. Each one will push for a better shot if he sees an opening.
Wright finds Porzingis. Inside, here's Finney-Smith. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Finney-Smith's got 7 points in the game. Pelicans trail by 15. The pass to Reddick. Over to the wing. Favors in the post. He's against Porzingis.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others? And there's where, if you get some room, you kind of have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
And Moore kicks to Reddick. Launches it. Kleba with the rebound. Dallas leading by 18. Here's Finney-Smith. He's got 7. Outside, Porzingis. Misses the 3. New Orleans has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Moore dishes to Reddick. Kicks it to Okafor. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From deep 3-point range, and that one is off. Dallas has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Right, the pass to Kleba. Outside, Porzingis. And that one, good. 13 points in the game.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy, double-digit lead, and still putting it on them.
Feeds it to Wright. Outside, Porzingis. Again, the Mavericks score.
Boy, he reads the defense well, makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
And Moore kicks to Okafor. Dishes to Redick. Moore in the corner. Outside, Redick. He feeds it to Favors. Porzingis with the steal. Right from outside. Rebounded by Hart.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
Pass to Okafor. Redick against Wright. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Hart. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
The wide open look here for Porzingis from outside off the mark.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Hart, no good.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Pulls up on the elbow, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Curry. Porzingis has got 17.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now Okafor, 5 points in the game. And Redick kicks to Moore. To stop the drought, jump shot is good. Moore's got 7 now in this quarter. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. So for the Pelicans, ABC's checked in for Favors. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And ABC subbed in for J.J. Redick. And then for Dallas, Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Doncic comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Seth Curry. Now here's Wright. He has 5. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Okafor with the steal. And Moore kicks to Ingram. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pelicans trail by 20. Moore up top. To the paint. And that one's good. Williamson. ABC's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice pass. And what I like about Moore, this is a guy who can produce in a number of ways. And he's focused on execution.
Now, here's Doncic. 23 points in the game. Knocks it loose. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Hardaway gets it to go. And so it's New Orleans with it. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And it's more penetrating Okafor. Powell pulls it in.
Ooh, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
Now here's Wright. 3 seconds left. It's off. And so it's Dallas, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Mavericks leading by 18. On the floor for Dallas, J.J. Barea is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Doncic in at the small forward position. Now here's Hardaway. The good-looking shot from the wing. Hardaway has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Mavs. Ball kicks to Ingram. Passes to Williamson. Shoots over Powell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Hardaway finds Barea with the floater. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his fourth assist in this one. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 40% from the field. Here's Williamson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, we're always talking now about the modern super teams, whether they're a good thing or they're bad for the game. But the counter is that we've always had super teams at one time or another. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think we've always had super teams, Kevin. You look back at the Lakers with Magic and Kareem and Worthy. Those is kind of like a big three. And you look at the Celtics back in the day with McHale, Bird, Parrish, those guys. I think right now what you're looking at is we haven't seen where MVPs go join other MVPs. That's where it's been the change right now. Now you're seeing the super teams. That's why I think it's changed.
Drew Holiday is checked in for ABC. Good on the second free throw.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Ingram with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You just can't allow Ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls.
Taking 2 shots. Two.
And he knocks down the first one. Steve, do you think the NBA is heading to a place where ideal lineups will have 5 capable playmakers on the floor, like a more of a positionless game?
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. I think right now teams are trying to find a guy that's 6'7", 6'8", that defensively can play, guys that are larger, and then on offensive end, somewhat a la Draymond Green, can run point guard for you. So I think right now that's the size and skill set people are looking forward to.
Wait a minute, you just described yourself.
The only difference was we had guys that were 7'2", 7'3", 350, so I had to play the guard position.
One shot, gentlemen.
And the technical free throw is good. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And here's Barea. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Powell. Stolen by Ball. It's tipped. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Fast break. Here we go. Pushing it up. Got a piece of it.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Dallas. Here's Okafor. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Barea, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Williamson, the pass to Holiday. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot, and this one was uncontested.
Doncic, no good.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Good on the shot. And 12 points for Jrue Holiday.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Barea finds Powell. It's rebounded by New Orleans. ABC's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Steve, looks like we may not have any more sleeved jerseys anymore as you look back. Is this the end of an era or the end of an error, a mistake?
Either way, I am happy, Kevin. I just didn't like the look.
I am too.
And I could imagine being a player, being able to try to shoot the basketball with sleeves.
It made no sense.
Not at all. So I'm looking forward not to see guys wearing, I would call it T-shirts.
Now here is Holiday after Luka Doncic's miss, and Holiday kicks to Ingram. Floats one, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. And Dallas also making a switch. Porzingis has checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Now here's Barea. Here's the teardrop. Marjanovic. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got his 7th assist in the game. Pelicans trail by 20. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. Here's Williamson, guarded by Porzingis, and he's able to get it back. And that one's good, Williamson.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Barea kicks to Hardaway. Six to shoot. The pass to Marjanovic. Releases. And that one hits back iron. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. And that one's good, Ingram.
Yeah, how about the versatility of Ingram? Just remarkable at putting the ball in the hoop in really a variety of ways.
Now, here's Doncic. He kicks to Barea. Gets a very good look and converts. Barea's got 4 points in the quarter. Pelicans trail by 17. Here's Williamson. Williamson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Marjanovic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
His lack of consistency with the shot tonight has held them back.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Holiday up top, guarded by Hardaway. Pass to Favors. Here's Holiday. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
I'll tell you, Holiday moves so smoothly. Good job of creating space off the pick.
Barea kicks to Doncic. Over in the quarter, Porzingis gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 9 points now in just the 2nd half. Pelicans trail by 20. Passes it to Ingram. Here's Williamson. Knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. Hardaway against Holiday. They get the rebound. Lays it up and banks it in. 27 points for Luka Doncic.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Williamson. Over Porzingis. Knocks it loose.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
He takes pride in how he crashes the glass. No one is getting in his way when he's in that area.
Barea, the pass to Doncic. It's tipped. Here's Williamson. Second chance shot, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Doncic, and it's good off the glass. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Snatched up, Williamson, and the rejection by Marjanovic. Holiday against Hardaway. NBA wants to keep things competitive, and one way to do that was to make some changes, Steve, to the draft lottery odds. Do you think it'll be enough?
You know, I think it's the right call for them. I think the bottom 3 teams all have the same odds for the top 3 spots now. And it'll be much more even to distribute the odds for the back half of the lottery.
And here's Barea following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Barea kicks to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Over Williamson. Porzingis can't hit. Pelicans trail by 21 to the paint. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Another nice play by Drew Holiday, staying aggressive, scoring the ball at will.
Now Now here's Barea. Stolen by Ball. Here's Favors. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Barea kicks to Marjanovic. To the middle. Here's Porzingis, and that's good. Lead pass to get it done. Porzingis has got 11 points here in just the second half. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Back to Holiday. He dishes it to Favors. That shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Barea with it. From 12 feet out. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Barea's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And Favors kicks to Ingram. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Dallas leading by 21.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Porzingis.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. ABC's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Lonzo Ball. And that one misses. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right outside. Outside Curry. Good on the triple.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
Powell with the steal. Curry against Moore. Now Curry. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.